Hello, my name is Colin Campbell. I'm with Polygon. You're looking at Endless Space 2. It's a huge strategy game from Amplitude being published by Sega. It's going to be out on early access sometime this month. This part of the game that you're looking at now is a graphically interesting space battle, but you don't have actual control over this part. You just have influence through the management screens that you are presented through the strategy game, as well as some tactical screens that show up just before the battle. As with all these giant strategy games, the so-called 4X genre, where you explore, you expand, you exploit and you exterminate, most of the game is spent looking at data management screens, to be frank. Honestly though, I think Amplitude does do a good job of reducing the massive amounts of data that you're presented into a reasonably useful set of screens, and I'm just going to show you a few of those now. You saw just there the overall map. Here you're looking at some of the planetary management systems where you look after your colonies, or you plant new colonies, or you extract minerals. And if you're the sort of person who likes to explore space, and let's face it, there's no shortage of games like that around, then this could definitely be the sort of game where you indulge yourself and definitely indulge your power fantasies, because you are in charge of an entire galactic civilization. And as you go through the universe, you'll discover minerals that you'll find useful, you'll discover wildlife, you'll discover enemies. And here is a battle screen. You saw earlier a space battle, and now this is a ground battle where you decide how you want to defend your planets. You can decide whether or not to go in aggressively, whether to sacrifice your people, whether to just take the loss and try to come back later. Here's another screen. You've got to look after your spaceships. Here's the tech tree. They've done some interesting things here where you don't have to fill out whole sections of the tech tree before you move on. Diplomacy, obviously, and elections, if you're not sick of those already, where you're managing the populations of your planets. They have their own desires, they have their own cultural leanings. The different factions need to be appeased and looked after. And here's one of those tactical screens that you're presented with. So for the rest of this 10-minute video, I'm going to leave you alone. I'm just going to let you kind of watch the game and see how this sort of 7-8 minute section of it plays out. I think it pretty much speaks for itself. I don't want to try to explain every last quirk and dongle of the game. The general overview is that there's a lot to do, there's a lot of stuff to manage, but based on the time that I spent with the game, it all hangs together very well and offers plenty of challenge. Endless Space 2 is out on early access this month.